So what you're telling me is that the gaping hole in the Ark's roof, which caused raptures to come pouring in, is Exotic's doing? I took a look at the data that NIKKE shared. It's not enough to give credence to our suspicions.
However, even though there is room for suspicion, we still do not have conclusive evidence. His activities of Exotic have been spread across such a wide area. Crow just purchased a bomb meant for excavation and then registered it on the dark net. Viper is only speaking to her acquaintances as usual. Jackal just gnawed through the rivets, keeping the elevator tied down. However, there is a very simple way we can determine now whether our suspicions are correct.
Right. It will be easily solved with a brain scan. By using a deep brain scan, we can determine the intent behind their actions. That will give us what we need to find out what role Exotic played in all of this.
Why bother with all that? The evidence that we've got is already pretty damning. If you ask me, this case has already been solved. Why bother going through all these convoluted and unnecessary steps? Hey, what the? Have you lost your mind? Let me go! What do you think, genius? I'm going to blow their heads off! That's what they get for blasting a hole in the Ark. Good grief. You're always on the NIKKE side, aren't you? Even when they've gone rogue. What? You completely lost your marbles since you came back from the surface? Listen, I know you're not exactly my biggest fan, but do you really think I'd do something as despicable as trying to sweep this under the rug? Let go of me.
Don't press it. We need to be absolutely certain of who the culprits are.
What is wrong with you people? Everyone has been evacuated, and the raptors that have breached the Ark are all going to be taken care of. Even a heretic managed to find its way in, but apparently a pilgrim came and subdued it. This is an open and shut case. Why are you all insisting on making this more difficult than it has to be? If someone commits a crime, they should be punished. It's time that Exotic faces the music.
I don't think this is as cut and dried as you make it out to be. The blame for this incident is being pinned on EH. EH is the leader of Heavenly Ascension. And Heavenly Ascension is a terrorist organization in the Outer Rim. Do you understand what that means?
I don't know, and I don't need to know. It's not my business.
The central government now has grounds to exterminate the entire Outer Rim. There was an act dégradation majeure which left a hole in the Ark. If they come to find that there is even the most tenuous of connections, they won't hesitate. Deputy Chief Tobin is already on the move. He despises the Outer Rim with a passion. We won't let this opportunity pass him by. We need to catch Exotic. The entire fate of the Outer Rim hangs in the balance.
So what? What do I care what happens to people in the Outer Rim?
I assume this is your telephone personnel.
What of it? crazy? What the hell are you doing?
Terribly sorry. I always seem to underestimate my own strength.
You son of a...
Commander! I leave it to you to track down Exotic.
We would love to help, but there are still quite a few raptures remaining inside the Ark. We've assigned all our manpower to focus on that, so we won't be able to lend you much support. However, that doesn't mean we'll be hanging you out to dry. We'll have Maiden and Guillotine from the Extrinsic Squad on standby.
Should I mobilize the McQueens?
The Underworld Queen? I thought they were lying low because of all the trouble with Dobin.
My queens would never let such a silly bagatelle get in their way. The same goes for Mon as well.
What do you have in mind?
I'm going to interfere avec Dobin's plans. Apparemment, he is gathering all his troops. I was thinking of dropping by and throwing a wrench in the works.
Are you planning on fomenting a mutiny?
Oh, heavens no! I don't want to hurt anyone. It will just be little scuffles, that's all.
Okay, I'm sure you know what you're doing. As far as tracking down Exotic is concerned, where are you planning to start? Sounds like a plan. All right then, let's get moving.
Good luck!
Anderson is recuperating at the moment. Nothing life-threatening, but he's nonetheless indisposed. He won't be joining us for the time being. I'll give you the details another time. Good luck.
Bon chance!